effective this time around. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Brown will throw it. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the extra point extends the lead to 16.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. It'll be third and long. There's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Chippewas will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Correct snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
The Chippewas will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They better get loaded, huh? He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. play fake on first down to throw. He
Just
can't
playing
find
this
anybody.
game.
It'll
What
be
about you?
incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Brown wants to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, what a move to get room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line.
How big is that plate, baby?
Will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the pummeling has started.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
My sweetheart.
Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, I texted you
with
and
a
just told you
second
that.
and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Right now I'm doing college football.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been utter domination.
Don't you want to see me break?
And the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll
probably
see just how much
later.
fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. And the Chippewas line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The spin, still on his feet. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground. You're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dupree. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Can they catch him? Bulldozes his way through. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Michigan Wolverines. Go blue. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Evans.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. This offense has it with really good field position. Brown will throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick pass on the jet motion. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. It's as if the end zone has a no trespassing sign on it, but here a chance to score the first touchdown. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Gives it on the option. Nice move there. Still making moves. They'll wrestle it down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Wolverines lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Dropping back, it's Morris. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's X. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Still on his feet. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get into the 33. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it inside the tag. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UMass Minutemen. Take it away, broadcast team.
Brown wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
It's so important to start the second half with a lot of momentum. You call a nice shot play early, quarterback dialed in, finds the open target, throws a strike. Nice way to...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here comes the 2-point try. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Under fire. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Brown will throw it. Takes his shot. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Using his legs, it's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the 1st down.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. Lowers those pads. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. The Hoosiers offense will get first crack at it today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Rushes on him, and the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on third down? I mean, you got third and long, you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense. And now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
So Ohio State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you...
Wasting no time taking a shot. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Might be calling a hot route. Brown wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Fullback's got it. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Hey, honey.
The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw again. Right on target this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. On fourth down, looking to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's gonna
Hey, honey. What you doing, baby?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking for a man, it's Emmanuel. And the sack all the way back at the 5. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Just a little off.
Oh, that's what's up.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They'll try the run. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Hoosiers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now here's a chance after that score late in the first half to open the second half by putting another drive together.
It would be so awesome for this squad. Like, you did your first job. You took care of the 2-minute drill. Now come out, Jesse. Continue that momentum. Continue that feel-good juice you had in the locker room.
And this offense should be feeling that good juice.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Emmanuel. Bringing the heat.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly
Ooh, boy, I
what they
need to
wanted
get me a new
Build the
quarterback
lead.
sometime
Now Palmer's a
soon.
different animal. Now you got to protect
That's
him.
You
just
can tell they were paying attention
right
in
there.
practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. looking downfield on first down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Brown will throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Pulls it in down the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll run it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's another safety. They get their 3rd one of this game. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that. When they get you back the football and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensively. We got more.
He's loose on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Fires left. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
This drive will open from the 15. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Emmanuel. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation And the Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. So Ohio State's offense has the ball first today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. The receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going.
Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they
What you
limit
doing,
that
honey?
return. So Wyoming's offense will take the field for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking pool.
I think the big question then is how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches to try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read himself. Get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run it to the right. Past the 30. Out of space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's a heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Cowboys come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll give it to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. He's at the tag, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rigby. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Creates a little room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Bakes the grab on the left. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Callaway. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pressure coming. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
They punt it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. One final play before the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And this This defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They stopped him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how...
Turning it on! And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Okay, honey, go ahead.